All right, great. Let's get started. So we're continuing today. First of all, it's such a schos. I missed all of you guys. It's great to schos, Baruch Hashem, at least to be able to see everyone. So let's continue. So Emir Hashem, yesterday I posted the recording for Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Simin Aleph Sif Aleph. So today we are continuing Emir Hashem in Sif Beis. So the Kitzur writes as follows: V'gam b'shachva mishkavo yedel lifnei mehu shochev. When a person goes to sleep, he should be aware of before whom he is going to sleep. Remember again in Sif Aleph, so the Kitzur wrote the idea. In Sif Aleph, the Kitzur wrote about the concept of God awareness. So continuing in this idea of God awareness, the Kitzur adds, it's not just enough to have God awareness ultimately again when a person is awake, but the truth is a person is supposed to have God awareness even when a person is sleeping, so to speak. Or in other words, not as much when you sleep, but even when a person goes to sleep, he should be aware before whom he is going to sleep. So the Kitzur says, when you go ahead and you wake up in the morning, you should remember the incredible kindness of Hashem. Upon awakening in the morning, a person should immediately realize the incredible kindness of Hashem, that Hashem has given me back my soul. Remember again, the Gemara says that sleep is 1/60th of death. So when a person goes to sleep, kiviyachol, they're experiencing a death-like experience. When I get up in the morning, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is literally giving me back life. Hashem is giving back my neshama. This is so beautiful. And when I go to sleep at night, and Chevra, we could all relate to this, especially like last night. I'm sure many of us crashed last night. So I give my soul to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, exhausted and worn out, and He returns it back to me the next morning, refreshed and excited. Chadasha u'regua. Literally, chadasha means new. Regua. Regua means an emotionally charged. Kedei lavod lavodasi yisparach shalom b'chol yechalaso. And why does the HaKadosh Baruch Hu give me a supercharged, refreshed neshama? In order that I should be able to go ahead and serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu in accordance with my complete ability. Kizeh kala adam. For this is the essence, this is the tachlis of all men. Kemosh Amar HaKasov, Chadoshim Labkarm Rabba Munosecha Perusha. What does this mean? B'chol boker naaseh adam bria chadasha. Each and every morning, a person becomes a brand new entity. And this is so incredibly important, what the Kitzur is highlighting for us. So just to kind of understand what's happening over here, the Kitzur says the same way that you're supposed to live with God awareness, a person should also go to sleep with God awareness. What does that mean? That what's happening when I go to sleep? I'm taking a neshama that's exhausted, that's tired, that's worn out. I'm giving it to Hashem, and I get it back the next morning. And when I get it back to the next morning, how do I get it back? I get it back clean, refreshed, ready to tackle every single thing that may come up over the course of the day. And he quotes the pasuk that says, every single morning, a person is a new creation. And Chavra, this is so important, because what Halacha is trying to sensitize us to is often we look at time as a continuum. Right? Today is a continuation of yesterday, which is a precursor to tomorrow, which in certain respects is true. But time, also each and every day, is its own individual unit. Each day, I am a new creation. And the godless of that is that even if yesterday was terrible, which Baruch Hashem as well of you wasn't, right? But even if yesterday was terrible, it's okay. Yesterday was yesterday. But now today when I wake up in the morning, I'm a Bria Chadasha. I'm a brand new creation. And as such, I could choose to create something different for myself. Now, also getting back. So up until now, the kids has really been focusing much more on almost like elements of hashkafa. Now this is the first time that he brings up an element of halacha. While you're still in bed in the morning, you should say Yomar Moda'ani Lifanecha. All right, I'm just gonna mute everyone. Okay. So Chavra, so ultimately again, the Kitzur then goes on. The Kitzur says something so beautiful. The Kitzur writes, "Uba'olda al mishkavo yomar moda'ani lefanecha melachai v'kayom shechazarta bi bechemlo rabba emunasecha." Very interesting halacha. That here halacha lamaisa, while you're still in bed in the morning, the Kitzur writes that you should go ahead and say moda'ani. Now, remember, moda'ani, which is, again, we say it every single day, moda'ani lefanecha melachai v'kayom, thank you, Hashem, O living and eternal King, shechazarta bi nishmasi, that you gave me back my soul. We'll get to the last phrase in just a moment. The Kitzur says, ideally, you should say this tefillah while you're still in bed. And that's why, just if you notice, there is no name of Hashem in this particular tefillah, no name of God, and therefore, again, one is permitted to say it immediately upon awaking in the morning, and one is permitted to say it even before one washes negel vaser. Even before Netilas Yadayim, one is permitted to say Moda'ani. So ideally, you wake up in the morning, and while you're still in your bed, you say Moda'ani. And he ends off and he says, even though you haven't washed Netilas Yadayim yet, you haven't washed, you could still say Moda'ani. He says, V'yafsik ma'at bein tevas bechemla letevas rabba. So this is actually very interesting. I'll switch to the siddur for just a moment so we know Moda'ani, right? Moda'ani lefanecha melech v'kayam. So once again, I'm thankful to you, thankful before you Hashem. Moda'ani lefanecha, I gratefully thank you, melech v'kayam, O living and eternal King, shechazarta bi nishmasi, you've returned my soul. Now here's what's interesting. Often the way we read this last phrase is Bechemla Rabba Emunasecha. Bechemla Rabba Emunasecha. So we'll say, what does that mean? So we often translate it as, we read it as Bechemla Rabba, with great compassion, Emunasecha, your Emuna. The Kitzur says that's not how you read it. It's Shechazarta bi nishmasi Bechemla. Hashem, you've returned my soul, Bechemla, with compassion, Kama Rabba Emunasecha. Great is your emuna. Shabbos say it's very interesting because again, often we say Moda'ani lefanecha melech v'kayam shechazarta bi nishmasi bechemla Rabba Emunasecha. No, it's shechazarta bi nishmasi bechemla. You've given me back my soul with compassion. Meaning what? I didn't deserve necessarily another day of life. I didn't earn it. But you gave it to me. You gave me another day. You returned my neshama bechemla. You returned my neshama with compassion. You gave me another day of life out of your compassion. Rabba emunasecha. Now, I'll say this last phrase, and with this we'll conclude. What does it mean, Rabba emunasecha? Abundant is your faithfulness. The Baal Shem Tov HaKadosh says something so beautiful. The Rebbe explains that Rabba emunasecha means like this. Great is your faith in me. Meaning what? What am I saying? Kadosh Baruch Hu gives me another day of life. Now, to be honest, did I earn the additional day of life? Did I do something to deserve it? Maybe yes, maybe no, but one thing is clear. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives me another day of life, it means that He believes that I have the ability to do something with it. And isn't it incredible? The moment you wake up in the morning, you've already received the greatest boost of divine confidence. Rabba emunasecha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu believes in me. Because if He didn't believe in my ability to accomplish something great, He would not have gone ahead and given me another day of life. All right, Chevra, we will stop over here for today. It is such an incredible schos to be able to, I don't know how to unmute everyone, so I'm sorry, I don't know. All right, I would otherwise unmute. Okay, anyway, whatever it is. Chevra, I wish everyone a wonderful, wonderful day. A schos, Baruch Hashem, to be able to learn with everyone. I should be able to know how to work Zoom. Okay, now everyone is allowed to unmute themselves. Good. So, Chevra, I wish everyone a wonderful day. It is such a schos, Baruch Hashem, to begin this limud. I hope that we're able to continue this together each and every day. I'm not going to lie, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. It was so great to spend all of that time together. And certainly it felt like something was lacking a little bit. Eretz Yisrael was lacking. Our Chevra Shaft a little bit was lacking. But at least we get a little bit taste of it now. Chevra, have a wonderful day, everyone. In Shkoyach.
Ellie Niggin, quick.
I did see, Ellie's here.